All right. Let's hear. I mean, Esther, of course, brings a lot to the fore, especially the Low Lives Matter bit. But your thoughts on Jimi Wanjigi raid and what that really could mean? You know, many talked about the state of impunity in the country, the manner in which that was being done, the very fact that there was a court order that was sent with James Orengo, who was the lawyer on record there, and. You know, the security guards at Jimi Wanjigi's house said, no, we have an order from above to not let anybody in. So many questions as to who gave these orders from above, who gave these orders to invade Jimi Wanjigi's house, and how high were those orders, you know, higher than the court order?
Michelle, I'm terribly embarrassed by this kind of demonstration of raw power. As a human rights practitioner, and I dare say on national TV, I have been part of the group that have trained police officers on observance of human rights during law enforcement activities. The United Nations human rights standards for law enforcement officers requires two basic things. Number one, that law enforcement officers do not rely on raw power, fear and raw power. And number two, they appreciate their role as number one human rights defenders. In a rule of law country with a strengthened Bill of Rights, to have this kind of commando-style invasion of someone's residence is completely uncalled for and an abuse of power. And the fact that the government has not condemned this shows us that they are part of the... The raid on Jimi Wanjigi's home must have been sanctioned at the highest level. You can safely assume so, and we must condemn it. I think this is something that is a chilling realization that the Constitution has transitioned us, but we have not transitioned us. We don't have a marching culture that can make us comply easily with the Constitution unless the court asks us to do so. This is very embarrassing. This is a very basic requirement that before you invade someone's home, you need a search warrant from the court for you to be able to gain access. If you have been refused access, you don't have, unless there is what we call a cognizable offense. I see you breaking into someone's house. As a law enforcement officer, I'm duty bound to stop you and apprehend you. But if you're thinking or you're perceiving that there are illegal firearms in someone's residence, a private residence, the sanctity of the home, you need to extract a court order. It is outlined in the law. How you descend in someone's home, commando style, put a siege there for 72 hours, I think for me, this is the strongest signal that Jubilee administration does not care for the rule of law.
All right, sorry.